Here we go.
Hey now.
It's time. Hey now. All right. So we had the Spy Chic inspo with our last lovely jacket, but this is a fabulous Jacquard Topcoat with, thank you, Stacy, for the freebie, the built-in scarf.
You are welcome.
It's so adorable. It's now under $100.
I can't even believe it. I'm sure that all of you are very familiar with the fact that scarf coats are having a big moment. I think that will continue, and cloak coats. So this is not detachable.
That's so cool.
Right? And so I'm gonna demonstrate really quickly because we've got you over here, Ashley, and I love it unbuttoned. The scarf keeps the coat closed. So you never have to button it if you don't want to, but there are buttons here. Now, I am wearing the matching black plaid pant. Say that 3 times.
I will not say that 3 times.
But what you can see is we did it a little bit differently. We did plaids that you can do like that, or you can add like this. You can tie them, you can let them drop and just be like this and just button the coat. And it is just the perfect weight for this weather. It is not for freezing cold weather. It is a great layering outerwear coat.
Oh, and I love the color blocking underneath it, and in the black, it gives you that pop of pink.
And can you see the plaid? If we go really close, it's there on the black. It's on the black and black. The pink and green is very easy to see. And I understand also that you want your plaids, some people get a little bit, I'm going to use the word fatutzed and fachatted, if the plaids don't line up correctly. But that was done on purpose because we cut the coat as a front piece and a back piece so that it would be more flattering on the body. Do not let the print stop you from getting the benefit of this coat. And if you are afraid of doing some light color with a bright green, that's what the black is for. And that's why you get a little burst of pink, right? I love it. And one of the things about this is it's a knit jacquard. It's got a little bit of stretch. It's lined. One of the things about this that I think is so important is that even in the pink and the green, you can wear this with so many other things.
All right, we have fewer than 550 in each of our choices. Can you do me a favor and hold your, we had started to do that earlier, but I would love to hold this still so that you can see this is not just.
It's plaid on plaid.
I like that.
Right? So if you like something a little bit more subtle and you still want the drama, I mean the drama of this coat is just really, all you need to do is add a brooch.
I'll see you later.
And I'll see you at the Met.
I feel like it has to be foggy. And then you disappear into the mist.
Absolutely, very Casablanca.
Who was that woman?
Exactly.
Yeah. I don't know, but she's got great style. And then inside, you know, these little things that make a big difference, and it's worth calling out. The lining, I mean, yes, the color of it is great, but that it is lined. The buttons that, once again, coordinate. And as we mentioned before, we call it top coat because it's not winter coat. So for those of you who are in the milder climates, you live in Texas, you live in Florida, you live in California.
Arizona.
Arizona, like at this point, probably more than 50% of the nation. Or more than 50% of the year, that's for sure, regardless of where you are. This is probably what you're grabbing. Like, we've got the big bulky coat, and we're gonna use that a couple weeks out of the year. But this one, you know what this is? You're going out somewhere, and it is a little cold, and you look at, like, the coats that you have, and you're like, oh, these are all depressing when I put them on over this really lovely dress.
Yeah, and I'm also obsessed with outerwear. I don't know about you guys, but I love coats because the great thing is it's a great place to take a chance on a statement piece simply because you don't wear it all the time. People will stop you on the street and ask you where you got your coat, but they're not going to be like, oh my God, what is she wearing at the office? Meanwhile, if people are gossiping about you at the office, good for you, and they're not doing their job.
You're doing something
But the idea is really to have a little bit of drama in a very user-friendly piece. And this is something that I think really is a benefit in any closet.
I'm calling myself out because I've never seen the built-in scarf situation on the top coat.
Oh,
so
yeah. If you haven't seen it, it is really out there, but it will continue to be.
I want to go back and sew them onto all my coats.
Right. Exactly.
Okay. Length is 45.5 to 49.25 inch. Believe it or not, machine wash, dry flat.
Machine wash, dry flat.
Yep, order your usual size. I assume Angela is in the extra large and Ashley is in the extra small. And if you are curious about the coordinating pants, don't worry, they are coming up shortly. A670713. This is the perfect, we were talking a lot in our last show about self-purchase time. Like, you know, time for a little something, something. I'm not saying a complete wardrobe overhaul because we are in the middle of a season, and so we start to kind of like work with what we have. But isn't it kind of cool when you're walking out the door and oh, I have that new coat.
Yeah.
And I'm going to put that on. It's going to kind of set the tone for the day. And it really doesn't matter if you do a lot of very elevated events, you go out, with your partner a lot, or you're putting this on to go to the grocery store. It doesn't matter.
I agree. And I really believe that you guys know this already, because feeling good about the way that you look is it's not a privilege. It's really a right. And if you're wearing something, right, if you're wearing something that feels good to you, then you're doing yourself such a great service to be more of the you that you like. Right? I mean, when you have a good hair day or a good fashion day, it's like you've got a better kick in your step. You're more charming. You're flirty. You have more fun.
Stacey, I will never forget. I have to recall this. My daughter, she's 24 now, but I remember one night, she was going to bed. She was like 6, and she had this smile on her face. And I go, "Why are you smiling, baby?" And she goes, "I'm so happy because I love my outfit tomorrow." And she
That's how we should all
and
feel every day.
Your mother's daughter. Your mother's
day.
daughter. That's how you should feel every day.
Yeah.
8670713. I'm so happy because I love my outfit tomorrow.